Okay, welcome to lesson number 2. I'm going to be building on some of the things I covered in the first lesson, which was the George Harrison She's a Woman solo. Basically, we're talking about two methods of soloing, using the scales, minor and major pentatonic scales, and using those movable chord shapes, mixing it up between the two. Another guitar player who was, like Harrison, very influenced by rockabilly is John Fogerty of CCR. So today what I'm going to be covering is a Fogerty solo that makes a lot of use of those movable chord shapes. It's from the song Lookin' Out My Back Door. Just one note, the original is in B flat, major / G minor. I'm moving it up 2 keys to A minor / C major. It's just easier to show you it that way. So the chord progression, again moving it up to the key of C major, which again the relative minor is A minor, so the scale's the same, is C, A minor, F, C, G. Okay. So I will play that through once, and then you can use that later on to solo over and practice the lead over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Much like the George Harrison solo, She's a Woman, this one starts off with the A minor pentatonic scale, the 5th fret, so that's the first position, A minor pentatonic. And we're at the 5th and 7th frets on the D string, the 4th string. It starts out, okay, really simple. Okay, and then he moves up to the 3rd string, the G string. That first part is exactly the same, just 5th and 7th frets. But then he slides it up with your ring finger. On the 3rd string, you're sliding it up from the 7th to the 9th fret. Then you're picking up the 8th fret 2nd string with your middle finger, and then sliding back down from 9 to 7 on the 3rd string with your ring finger, and then just pulling off to that 5th fret with your index finger on the G string. So really common riff. If you don't know that 2nd position pentatonic scale, that's all he's doing is sliding up into the 2nd position A minor pentatonic, which is, you can see that it follows the notes of the C chord, because again we're in the C major / A minor pentatonic scale. First lick, that was over the C, then over the A minor. So 2 licks out of the A minor pentatonic scale over the C to the A minor chord change. Then he's going to go to the chord shapes. So again, like the Harrison She's a Woman solo, starts off with some A minor pentatonic scale stuff and then moves into playing with some chord shapes. This is the only place in the solo where it gets a little tricky. It's not hard, it's just fast. Okay, so it's not complicated, it's just a little bit fast, and the reason for that is he's playing 1 chord per beat, okay, and he's switching on every beat to a different chord. They're all played on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, so they're major triads, okay, they're just major chords, and they're all out of those 1st position movable chord shapes. So the rhythm track shifts to an F, so he needs an F chord. He's up here at the 5th fret, so he's going to play his F chord here. Okay, so that's 6th fret, middle finger, 2nd string, 5th fret, 3rd string, index finger, 7th fret, ring finger, 4th string. So you look at that and you say, how is that an F chord? I've never seen an F chord look like that. How is that a movable first position chord? Well, it is. It's a C form. Okay, and the first fret, that's your C chord, right? The middle string there, the G string, is open. If you bring it up here, obviously you have to fill in that note with your index finger here. You know, if I played it like this, you probably would have had an easier time recognizing it as an F chord, as an F7, right? Here's your C7, here's your F7. But we're not playing a 7, we're just playing the F major triad here. So there it is. He's going to play that one beat, that's it, okay? So F, one F, now he needs another F, he slides up to the 10th fret. That's your movable A chord form from the first fret. First position. You know this. You know that bar chord, so that you're just playing the 3 strings of it. So you got F, F, F. Those are over your F rhythm track. Then the rhythm track shifts to the C. He's up here. He needs a C chord. Well, you know you've got your C here at the 8th fret, right? Your movable F shape from the first position. Come up to the 8th fret. You've got a C chord. Just play those 3 on the D, G, and B strings. 4, 3, 2. There's a C chord. Now he needs another C chord. Come down here, the 5th fret. Again, the movable A shape. Okay, so we've got F, F, C, C. And then the chord progression lands on the G. You're right here, so your G's right here. Right, just your movable F shape, played at the 3rd string, 3rd fret. And while he's hanging on the G, he does this little rockabilly lick. Kind of hammering on with the pinky on the 5th fret B string. It's the E note. We talk more about majors and relative minors. This is your G major chord. The relative minor is E minor, which is the 6th in the scale. That's what you're hammering on. You're making it from a G major chord to a G6 chord, which is the same as an E minor chord. So, okay, just do that once. You're hanging on the G. So F, F, C, C, G. Okay. That's the first go round. The second time the chord progression goes around, he plays the exact same solo. The only difference being when he lands on that G, it has to resolve to the 1 to the C chord at the end of the solo. So instead of that little rockabilly lick of playing the 6th and just hanging on the G, he kind of hits it and then just lands on the 1. That 1 chord we played there before a minute ago, the movable A form of the 5th fret. Okay, so the second time around it's just going to go. And that's it. That's the end of the solo. Okay, so practice this. Practice it over the chord progression I just showed you. And try to incorporate some of these movable chord shapes into your soloing. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.